The Buddha, Kamma, and Causality. What happens to fully awakened beings after death? 1. Why seek to escape Kamma and rebirth? The reason is that an unenlightened mind is inherently unstable and cannot consistently act according to skillful intentions. Even after cultivating good qualities, there is a risk of becoming attached to their results, since these results are transient and bound by the cycle of rebirth. Clinging to them can lead to unskillful traits like greed and possessiveness, which in turn create negative karma and pull you back into suffering. The only reliable and universally harmless happiness is the happiness of nibbana, free from impermanence and attachment. Once nibbana is achieved, it requires no karma, whether good or bad. 2. Why focus on skillful and unskillful actions rather than exploring the sense of non-dual emptiness that surrounds us? Emptiness itself is conditioned. It arises from subtle perceptions and actions. The true freedom that is unconditioned exists right beside our freedom of choice in the present moment. While unconditioned freedom does not generate freedom of choice, it is intimately connected to it. To understand this unconditioned freedom, we must become more aware of what constitutes skillful and unskillful actions. Developing this sensitivity helps us discern when we are making subtle choices versus experiencing states beyond intention. 3. To do fully awakened, beings have intentions. At the moment of awakening, there is no intention. However, fully awakened beings, when interacting with the sensory world, still experience the effects of past karma. They may have new intentions, but these do not generate future karma. In the Buddha's analogy, they eliminate the seeds of kamma as they create them. To truly grasp what this means, one must achieve awakening oneself. 4. Where do fully awakened beings go after death? Nibbana is not a physical place. When there is no more kamma, there is no more kamma, there is no more becoming, and every experience, whether physical or mental, is a form of becoming. The Buddha describes nibbana as the ultimate happiness and freedom, but does not specify its nature beyond that. Because awakened beings are free from all kamma, they cannot be defined in terms of existence or non-existence. To understand nibbana and verify its nature as the ultimate happiness and freedom, one must follow the path of skillful action to experience it firsthand. Thoto Vakagata on fire. Agi Vakshagata. Majjhima Nikaya Mikaya Man 72. When asked where an awakened monk reappears, the Buddha explains that concepts like reappears or does not reappear are not applicable. The awakened state transcends such notions. Just as a fire goes out when its fuel is exhausted and cannot be said to move in any direction, the Tathagata, an awakened being, is beyond the constraints of spatial and temporal definitions. This state is profound, boundless, and beyond ordinary conceptual frameworks. 2 Principles of Causality. Anguttara Nikaya in 361. The Buddha criticizes 3 sectarian views on causality. 1. Kamma-based causation, claiming that everything experienced is solely due to past actions. This view neglects the importance of present intentions and choices. 2. Divine creation, asserting that a supreme being's creation dictates experiences. This view ignores the role of individual actions and intentions. 3. Randomness, believing that experiences occur without cause or condition. This disregards the observable patterns of cause and effect. In each case, these views lead to a lack of understanding of personal responsibility and the nature of actions and their results. Without recognizing the importance of one's actions and intentions, one remains bewildered and unprotected. Principles of healing. Majjhima Nikaya, Man 101 Anguttara Nikaya, and 322. The Buddha illustrates the different ways individuals respond to various conditions, akin to how sick people may or may not recover based on their treatment. Similarly, people's responses to spiritual teachings can vary. Some will benefit from direct teachings and guidance, while others may not. The teaching of Dhamma is thus necessary to reach those who can benefit, even if some do not immediately show results. In summary, the principles of Kamma and Causality are integral to understanding the nature of actions, intentions, and their results. To truly grasp these concepts and attain liberation from suffering, one must practice the path of skillful actions, gain insight into the nature of Nibbana, and test these principles through personal experience.